So what stones are you leaving behind? What stones are you going to be remembered by? Are your stones stacked? The last stone that you put on the stack, is that as far as people can go? Or can people add to the stack when you're gone? Because the fact is, guys, when we're gone, our legacy is passing the pen to the next person to continue to write our story.
So Jesus feeds the 5,000 and tells the disciples, hey, I want you to go get into the boat and I want you to go across the Sea of Galilee. So the disciples, of course, they gonna do what Jesus says, right? Am I right? They get into the boat, they start to go across the Sea of Galilee. Jesus goes up to the hilltop and he starts praying. He's looking over the Sea of Galilee. And I just want to stop right here and tell somebody, man, you're going through something. You have a daughter, you have a son that may be living a certain type of lifestyle. But I want to let you know that God is looking into that storm, that God is praying over you. God is beside the right hand of the Father, interceding on your behalf. He is praying for you constantly, looking over that storm.
Fear is something that comes from the enemy. But this is what I love about God. Every time the enemy tries to throw fear at you, he throws love at you. Jesus throws love at you. Every time the enemy tries to throw fear at you, God gives you power to overcome. Every time the enemy tries to throw fear at you, God says, I'm going to give you peace of mind. And I want to encourage you tonight that it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what fear has stepped into your life. As long as you got God on your side, you have all that you need to get through. Amen.
We can't choose our circumstances, but we can choose our perspective of those circumstances. And so you can tell what this woman's perspective is by her response to Elijah when he asked for bread. She says, I don't have any bread in the house. All I have is a little oil in the jug and a handful of flour that's left. Now, I'm not a baker and I don't make bread, but I do know that you need flour and oil to make the bread. And she was right when she told Elijah that she didn't have any bread in her house. But I've come by to tell you today that the ingredients to overcome your issues, your circumstances, they're in the cabinet of your life. You've already got them. It's already there. God's given you everything that you need to overcome. And so maybe tonight it's time that you realize that it's time to start cooking with what God has given you.
But what is it that you need from God? I want you to ask yourself, what is that thing that you need from God tonight? Is it peace? Are you walking through a season of depression and you're saying, God, I don't know how to get out of this. God, why am I frustrated? Why am I confused? God, where do I go? Why do I feel this way? Why is this relationship going this way? How do I get out of this? And God's saying, all you have to do is turn to me, because whatever you need is in the house. The good portion of God is in the house.